Hey guys, welcome to the final section of the series. If you're watching this, it means you've been with us since the beginning and run through essay writing, language analysis, speeches, context, and the creative. Now, as we've kept saying, there's really 3 stages to preparation. Learning the info, mastering it through deliberate practice, like planning and writing intros, and finally getting ready to actually put it into practice and smash your exam. How do we stand out in an exam room? I've mentioned this already, but you need to take unconventional views, if they come naturally to you. When you see a question, feel free to disagree with it. When you get a question on your text, there will always be the go-to answer, the character that everyone will talk about, or the easier side to take on the question. I challenge you to think of the route that everyone will likely take, and then brainstorm and plan out an essay to the contrary. Quite simply, your examiner sees literally thousands of essays on the same question. They want to give you marks, but it's pretty hard to give you great marks when your essay looks like everyone else's that are getting average marks. So be different. Also during this series, I've been encouraging you to just do small, concentrated and deliberate forms of practice. Putting together your essay plans, writing your intros, picking the persuasive techniques. But now that we're getting closer to the exams, it's important to bring it all together. Put all of the skills that you've learnt to use by writing out full essays. A good way to structure this part of the preparation is to decide how many past papers you want to attempt. That way, you can begin to divide them up based on how long you've got till your exam. Also, I recommend following this timeline with your past papers. Firstly, you want to divide them up into 3 groups. So if you've decided to do, let's say 9 papers, you can divide them into 3 groups of 3 papers. Now, how many papers you do is totally up to you. Most students might do 1 or 2. If you want to do well, I highly recommend aiming for 3 to 5. For those aiming even higher, you're looking at 5 to 10. But whatever number you choose, make sure you divide them into 3 fairly equal groups of papers. Then, for the first set of papers, you want to do them open book and open time. This means you can take as long as you want to read the questions, to plan them out, and to write your responses with your notes next to you. You can have your texts and Google at your disposal so you can get used to quoting or referencing ideas, but in a setting that's giving you all the available information you may need. When you're done writing those essays, highlight the quotes and evidence you used so you can begin embedding them in your memory. The next batch of papers should be done closed book, but open time. Basically, this means you can take as long as you want to complete the paper, but do it without your notes and without the help of Google. This means that the skills you picked up from the first phase will slowly flow into the second, but you need to rely on your memory a little bit more. Finally, you want to do the last set of exams under exam conditions. This means that your phone is off, no internet, no computer, just you, a watch, and the exam paper, to time. Now for this episode, all you need to do is decide how many past papers you're going to attempt before the exam. Decide now and commit to it and be accountable to yourself. Once you decide, print off the papers from the link that I'll include below and put them on your desk. Having them printed will mean that they're sitting there staring at you in the face, so you can't just ignore them in the downloads folder of your computer. Once you've done that, you're ready to join me for the next episode. So I'll see you then.